Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What?
Oh, extra.
So look who walks in the door and he catches me after I've had like a 1-2 drink, and he's so nice to be here and set up all of my new stuff. Look at this stuff, guys. We are like out here. This is gonna be some big business. Yeah. Ooh, it goes bigger.
It goes a lot bigger.
That's what he said.
Always goes bigger.
Ew, don't talk about that with me, sicko. I don't want to know about this. Yeah, we got this new mic. It's pretty fancy schmancy, even though the dog thinks that it's a toy, but we are actually going to set all this up. I look like crap, and as I said, I've been drinking wine out of a Wendy's cup. He doesn't want to do a truth or dare vlog with me. He just wants to ask me some questions. So, I have a funny feeling. Oh, he just turned on the light. Turn on the lights. Ooh, jeez, check that.
That is some serious light.
That is crazy. I need to check my angles in here, eh? Eh? What y'all think? Hey. So don't forget to like and subscribe, your girl. Leave questions down below. If you have questions of your own that you want to ask me, I will gladly answer. And you know, just hang tight for the real good juiciness. Thank you so much for returning to my channel. Loving the love, loving all of you guys very, very much. So one of my biggest videos was the question and answer vlog that I did with Amy, and some of the questions got pretty juicy that you guys asked me. So when Tom had showed up here, I just broke my pen because I'm getting antsy. So Tom came here today to set up my lights and like all this crazy new studio stuff that I have, and decided to just pop it on me that he wanted to do a vlog about some questions that he has to ask. I think he secretly wants me. So anyways, long story short, we're just gonna get right to it. I'm gonna ask the questions because he's a little camera shy, believe it or not. Okay, so can you at least say like hello so that they don't think that I'm just like making this up? Well, you guys heard a chuckle, so you know that there is someone behind the camera. All right, so what am I like in bed? Is that the question, or what I like in bed?
What do you like in bed?
What do I like in bed? I like my pillows and my blanket.
Now she gets all camera shy.
No, you know what is so funny is that when I do vlogs, I normally am not under the influence of wine. Is there a pass?
Sure.
I'm dying. Question number 2. Have you ever broken into private property? Is this incriminating myself? This is off the record. I definitely have. Me and a crew of my girlfriends when we were younger.
15 minutes later.
See, I think that's gonna be incriminating myself. Sometimes I say things that are very incriminating and I'm like, meh. We were like 10 years old, 12 years old, and the neighbors across the way, they went away for vacation. We ended up breaking into their house and stealing all of their booze from their bar. Sorry, guys. Hi. Number 3, where do I see myself in 5 years? I see myself in a gated community with a big pool, sunshine, my kids running around, and some really, really hot pool boys. Number 4, what's my biggest regret? Like my biggest regret or like my biggest regret in life?
I say in life.
I think I have already previously answered this one in one of my other vlogs. I would say my biggest regret would be trying dope. I never anticipated it to grab me by the balls for as long as it did. Yeah, that would definitely be my biggest regret. Drugs are bad. Say no to drugs. Drugs are bad. Say no to drugs. Oh yeah, this question. So what happened to my tooth? All right, y'all, I have a confession to make. So the other night I had a few glasses of wine and somebody that was over at my house played like a banger, and I was like, me just being like crazy town, and I ended up chipping my tooth. Can you see it? I can notice it. It's not the biggest of deals. Thank God I still have my tooth in my head. Could have been a lot worse, but I can notice it. I honestly cried for hours and hours and hours. It was one of the most devastating things. All right, so moving on. One of my proudest moments in my life was, besides giving birth to my kids, one of my proudest moments was starting to vlog. I love vlogging. I think it's like so passionate for me, and it's like keeping me off the pipe, and I just love like all the little knickknacks and all the little things that come along with it. The people, like you guys actually, the messages that you give me, the support that you guys give me, how you tell me that I inspire you. My drug chats and my recovery chats are all so inspiring, and they make me super, super proud. Even though I look like hell in a handbasket in all of them, because I like literally just roll out of bed when you guys are demanding this from me, but it's all love. But yeah, I'm definitely very proud of the movements that I have been making, and it's progressively getting better for me. So that's one of my proudest moments. Number 7, do I believe in the suture? I believe in sutures, all right. I've had a couple in my life. Do I believe in supernatural? Absolutely. Okay, supernatural is not ghosts though, right? Or is it like vampires and werewolves?
Supernatural would be including ghosts, demons, anything that's out of...
I know demons are real.
That can't be explained.
Okay, yeah, totally. Have I seen a vampire? No. Have I seen a werewolf? Maybe. No, I'm just joking. And there goes my pen, my fidget spinner. Thank you. Yes, I totally do believe in the supernatural, ghosts, spirits, all of that. I totally believe in. When it comes down to like Freddy Krueger breaking in my window in the night, unless he can climb floors up, I'm not quite worried about that. I don't think he would be classified as supernatural anyways. He's just a movie star. Bond moment. What is my dream life? Ooh, that's a good question. I would like my dream life to include my children, my spouse, my husband, or whoever that man may be, the mystery man. I want to have a nice big yard. I want to eventually create a kennel and have pit bulls everywhere, and Dobermans actually. My dream life would actually probably be quite similar to everyone else's dream life. Just good things, good energy, good people, good vibes, 24/7. This is another one. Oh my goodness. Okay, so he wants to know one of the craziest stories. I gotta think of this because I've got a couple. It was like maybe 10, 12 years ago. I was at Sugar Daddy's nightclub in Mississauga, and there was some guy. All began inside the club. Oh, Lord, I don't even know if I another incriminating story. No, I already caught charges on it, so it's already done. So basically, this guy would not leave me alone. At the time, I was married. So I was like, dude, like, I'm married, just leave me alone. I ended up leaving the club, and before I was quite heavy. I was like 200 pounds. So this actually rubbed me the wrong way. And I'm not gonna lie, he was like, tss, 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 yo, mama, tss, tss. And I was like, no, like not going on. So I'm like walking, and he like turned his head and said, you're nothing but a fat anyways. So when he said that, I literally unzipped my stiletto, which was like a 12-inch stiletto heel like this. And I walked right up to his nose, like nose to nose, and I said, like, what the did you just say to me? Lord knows it was not a pretty sight. I took my stiletto and I stabbed him right in the side of his temple and ended up getting arrested in the middle of the parking lot, staggering around with one high heel. I could not even get my shoes back from evidence. But listen, if you're packing a few pounds, don't be calling anybody fat. Like, don't do that. So for all the girls that are a little thicker, your girl here, handle business. Number 10, my favorite childhood memory. Growing up as a child was kind of like different for me. Me and my friends, we didn't really come from that like lavish lifestyle growing up. You know, like our parents all having cars or just really like anything lavish. I kind of came from the gutter. Subsidized housing, and no offense, Mom, if you watch my vlogs, you know I love you. And I know that you worked your off for us kids. My whole family has actually worked very, very hard for what they have. Money was not really a thing for me. So my favorite childhood memory, I would have to say, you know what, when my mom had my little brother Daniel, that was pretty good for me. As much as me and Daniel, we bump heads now as adults, I definitely 1050% that. Okay, Luna, are you okay? She comes like booking down the hallway. He's a little hard ass. He's a little shithead. And as I said, like we bump heads all the time. But as a baby, he was my pride and joy. I would take him everywhere. I used to actually lie to people and tell them that they were like, that he was my baby. Like these senior citizens at Mapleview Mall, I'd be like walking through and they're like, oh, what a cute little baby. I'm like, yeah, I just had him. And I'm like literally 10 years old because Daniel's only 10 years younger than me.
Much later.
So, yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Do I condone drinking 24/7? No. If you guys at home are using drugs, make sure that you guys are playing safe. Make sure you check out 71 Rebecca Street in Hamilton, downtown Hamilton, and get your Narcan, get all your cleanup supplies, get all your tools, get everything that makes you play safe. And again, guys, thank you so much for returning to my channel. I love you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you guys have questions for me, leave comments below. Later.